Hey guys, I wanted to show you a fun little inversion that you can work on indoors. So it's not something that we get to do very often when we practice outside in the park, but it's something that I do a lot with people in my core class, and it's something that you can practice against a wall. And it's really good for strengthening the shoulders and really connecting with your core and your inner core muscles, so your TVA. That's the muscle that's more what's going to give you control and that balance and that grace when you go up. Not necessarily the six-pack, but that's all part of one big package. So it's dolphin pose to Pincha Mayurasana, forearm stand, and it's pretty impressive. I think a lot of people sell themselves short. They look at that and say, oh, I can't do that, but I know that you can. So just got to practice. And you just need to get close to a wall, not too close because you just want the wall there as a support, not as a crutch, right? So you'll have plenty of room when you go up, more than you think so, because if you start splitting your legs, you've got plenty of room to just kind of reach for that wall with your foot. And when you come to the wall, spread the fingers nice and wide. The more surface area you have on the ground, the easier it's going to be. So you're not just bringing your weight into those elbows, but into the whole hand, leaning forward into the hands, fingers spread wide, lift the hips up, relax the head and neck, and start to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Most important part, keep the hips lifted. And we want to be reaching with the foot when we start to bring that foot up, but we want to be keeping the pelvis tilted down, so the toes pointed down, so you can reach a lot higher when you reach out to the side, but then your pelvis isn't as stabilized. So point the toe down, keep the leg nice and straight, breathe, and when you start to kick up, you're just going to practice keeping at first that leg nice and straight, so you're not reaching with the foot, right? And see how much air time you can get, kicking up and starting to float, going as slowly as you possibly can, so you're feeling the core working and not so much coming up, like reaching for the wall, pelvis going everywhere, right? Core is nice and tight, pelvis turned on, little bit of a kick. Maybe just tapping the wall. And breathe. When you come up, you'll be really curvy maybe in that lower back. Keep pressing the hips forward so you start to straighten out a little bit. And then come down nice and soft. Something to work on. That's why they call it a practice. But it's really fun. Feels really good when you get it. Give me a shout if you want any extra tips or if anything was unclear. And I hope to see you around class, indoors or out. Namaste.